So friends, tonight this is actually going to just be some personal development. I am not actually going to have any slides for you because I just really want to talk and share. I hope you all took the love language test before you got on the call tonight. But if you didn't, quick discussion of what the love languages are. And the main reason why we're doing this, friends, is because what I'm truly learning, not only as a business person do you need to learn how to speak to your customers in the way that they understand, but as you grow as a leader in your life and in your organization, that knowing how to motivate people is highly beneficial. And I know love language seems to be like an intimate relationship type thing, but it also can cross over into our professional lives as well. However, I'm going to share with you this. I believe everything is a microcosm of the whole. So meaning, if we discover what our love language is, I highly encourage you first to start practicing using love languages at home first, okay? Start practicing using it at home. And then once you're feeling more comfortable with it, then we will expand it out to using it within our organization. But here's the trick, though, friends. It's not about speaking your love language to others. It's about learning to speak other people's love languages. So as you can see, this is a very selfish call for me because I want to know what all of your love languages are so I know how to better effectively motivate you, okay? Yeah, I need to know how to motivate each and every one of you, and because I could, in essence, go buy you, say I dangle a carrot, and my carrot is a $50 gift card for wherever, okay? But maybe your love language is quality time, and a gift card doesn't really mean shit to you. I mean, it's nice. Sorry, I'm being real here. So maybe that's the case. And if that is the case, then I need to know it because maybe I should dangle a carrot. Whoever hits Success Club first in the month, maybe this is what I'll do for the month of August. I think this is what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to say it right now. I'll put it out into the universe. Whoever hits Success Club first in the month of August, I will come up with a prize that is specific to your individual love language. So let's talk about the love languages really quick. So we have quality time. We all obviously know what quality time means. There's physical touch, which I don't know how I'm going to do that. If that's your love language, we'll figure something out. Maybe, I don't know, we'll figure something out. We all have primary and secondary love languages, so I might have to go with your secondary if that's what it is. We also have gifts, words of affirmation, and deeds, tasks, doing things for others, okay? So what I want us to go through right now is I want you to go through, and I'm going to put all of you off mute, and I'm going to ask you specifically, if you know what your love language is, I hope you took the test, and if you didn't take the test, what do you feel that it would be? So, Eric, you're first. Did you take the test?
No, I did not. I seen it just right before I got on the call, so no, I didn't take it.
So out of all those things, though, if it comes down to your intimate relationship with your wife, quality time, physical touch, words of affirmation, gifts, or, it's called acts of service, what would you say?
I would say quality time, for sure.
Okay. What about your secondary?
Gifts.
Gifts. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the part that's interesting is we speak the love language that we receive the best generally. So do you find that you give quality time very available to your wife?
Well, she's sitting right next to me, so I guess I do, or else I'm going to get punched.
Erin, did she give that away freely to you?
Yes.
Awesome. So we'll go into detail. We'll talk more about this after I find out what everybody's is. Okay. Jen, what's your love language?
Well, I had two that I scored on. I guess it was a tie. It was words of affirmation and quality time.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Those two things go hand in hand quite well. That's awesome. So do you feel like in your intimate relationship that you speak those well?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know, I should have asked Eric this, do you know if that is what your partner's, do you know what his are?
You know what? I really don't know. I want him to come home and I'm going to have him take the test.
Good. Okay. We'll talk more in detail about why I'm asking those questions here at the end. Okay. Becca, what's yours?
I had words of affirmation and acts of service were tied.
We're tied. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And let's see, Eileen. Eileen, can you hear me?
Yes. I'm sorry. I didn't take the test, but I will take it after we're done with the call, and I'll post my my results. But to me, I think it's about quality time. I like to spend time with people, and I would say words of affirmation, just like everyone else, because just like I would want to feel appreciated, after working so hard. So I would say those two would be my top. But once I take the test, I'll let you know for sure what I scored.
Awesome. Okay. Jill?
Mine were gifts and words of affirmation.
Yes. You know what? I pegged it. I said that to somebody the other day because you're a really good gift giver. You give gifts all the time.
But I also got a tie though with the quality time and the gifts.
So words of affirmation were first, and then quality time and gifts were second?
Yeah, words of affirmation were first, then the quality time and the gifts were tied.
Okay. But yeah, I didn't expect quality or words of affirmation to be first for you. I thought it would be quality time and gifts. But that makes sense.
Words of affirmation was first.
Was first. Okay. Things are coming together. In my head, things are making sense. Okay. Trisha, do we have sound with you yet, dear?
I can hear you.
Yes,
can you hear me?
We can hear you. Yay. Okay, let's back up. Do you have any successful points or any shout-outs you want to give?
Well, of course, to Eric. He's doing awesome this month.
Yay!
Yeah. And I am at 4 myself, and I think I should be at 6 by the end of the day.
Oh, way to go. Way to go. Go team, crush it. Okay. So what are your love languages?
Okay, I tied, and I already knew these were mine, but I tied with quality time and acts of service.
Yep, okay. We've discussed this before. Okay, yep,
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay. And lastly, Miss Trishelle.
Yes. I did not take the quiz, but I would like to. So based on the list of things I've heard, I would have to say mine is probably quality time first and then active service second.
Okay, great. So the main reason why I wanted to share this with you guys is, like I said, I believe everything's a microcosm of the whole, and if our world out here isn't going well, we need to look at what's going on here first, and then it will expand, right? So just to share my own personal experience, Jacob and I, we've been married for 11 years, and I would say probably the first 8 to 9 years of our marriage, we fought over the same thing. And that same thing was we weren't speaking the other's love language. We didn't realize that we were fighting about that at the time, but that's what it was. And the idea with love languages is that if you're constantly filling the other person up, filling up their love tank, they feel loved, and so they're going to treat you with love and respect as as well. So say, for example, okay, and I'm about to be real here, so please apologize if anyone gets offended by this, but my love languages are first and foremost words of affirmation and then acts of service. And his are physical touch and quality time. So as you can see, if, I was always upset because I didn't feel loved because he didn't realize that telling me that the dinner was good at night or that I looked nice or that even just saying I love you on a daily basis, how important that was to me. It always came back to, well, I married you, didn't I? You should know these things. You should know these things already. Or, again, me being real, he was always instigating sex, and it hurt his feelings that I never did because it made him feel unloved that I was never offering up that time for myself. So he was frustrating and feeling unloved, but for me it was like, well, it still happens. Why don't you feel loved? Well, he didn't feel loved because I wasn't ever pursuing it. Okay, and in reverse, also for me, acts of service is huge. I want people. If someone does something for me to take weight off of my shoulders or to do something nice like that, it's huge for me. And so we speak the language that we want to hear, and so I'm busy doing everything for him, like cooking and cleaning and doing this, running the kids here, and I'm thinking like doing all the stuff that makes our house run efficiently is me showing him that I love him. But those things weren't making him feel loved. He would rather have takeout and a dirty house, but have me like unplugged at 7 o'clock every night, ready just to like hang out and just like be all loved up on each other like that. He would be happy with that every day, but I would be happy if he were like helping me do the dishes and all that kind of stuff, right? And that just wasn't happening. So we were always fighting over the same things, and so we came to figure out what the love languages were. And it started out literally by me being, very unromantic about it. And I said, I don't care if you have to set a reminder in your phone once a week that says, say something nice to your wife today. Like, I don't care if it's not romantic. I wasn't going to know that it was scheduled for that day. All I would know is that he said something nice and that it would make me feel really good. Okay? And also, I was needing a lot of help in my business technologically because I am practicing and increasing my technological skills every day, but I wasn't confident in it. And he's amazing. And so pretty much what we've decided in our home is that we're trading. We're trading. I mean, he still says something. He says lots of nice things on a daily basis now just because he knows how much it means to me. But I am initiating that quality time with him more regularly, and therefore he is helping me on a daily basis with my technology, something that I need help with. And it's kind of our joke that I pay my CTO, my chief technical officer, I pay him in sex. I do. That's just kind of our joke at our house. But the point is I've noticed since we've come together and really started speaking each other's love languages, the house is a whole lot more peaceful and a whole lot more happy. So what I'm asking all of you to do is hone your own love language right now. Figure out what that is. And then I'm going to ask you to ask your spouse or your significant other or your partner, someone in your life, to figure out what theirs is. And I know sometimes guys don't want to do this, but just let them know this is going to do nothing but make our relationship better. And then I'm going to ask you to do something that's huge. Make an effort. You hear the word I said, effort, to speak the other person's love language and see how it affects your relationship. See how it affects your home. And I know we can get frustrated because we're like, well, they're not speaking my love language, so I'm not going to speak theirs. No, stop. Okay? You will receive what you give. So start by giving. Just start by giving and giving and giving and giving that love language. And eventually, if you speak the truth and you speak what yours will, you'll start getting it in return. And what I ask you is once you start getting your own network of people as your organization grows, you figure it out what your people have. Because, you know, I realize that dangling a carrot for you guys, for some of you for gifts, now that half of you guys are quality time, like I may offer up for those people, whoever hits Success Club 5 first, me and Jacob will take you and your stop out for dinner. Sorry, Eric, I can't do that for you. You don't live close. But but maybe we can do a Zoom, or we can do something else like that. We can do, you know, we can do something where I'm giving you my time, because if you don't want me to give you a present, if you'd rather give me your time, I'm happy to do that too. So, thank you for your time. It is like officially 9:35. Does anyone have any questions, comments, or concerns, or you want to discuss it a little bit more? Wave your hand, and I'll take you off mute. No? Okay. Or click in the chat. So before we get off the phone, I'll post this on the wall. Excuse me. I'll post this on the wall so y'all don't forget. But our call 1 week from tonight will be canceled. I will actually be en route out to San Diego for Marketing Impact Academy. And I'm hoping Jill Donovan will host a call for us sometime very, very soon. But I'm not going to make her first night be a night when I'm not on at all, okay? Because I know we are all practicing increasing our technological skills every day, but I don't want to stress her out on the first day. I don't want to stress her out on the first night, that's for sure. So no call next week. We'll come back with another call the week after that. So your homework for next week, y'all, if you can, please plug into the Rockstar Presenters call on Monday night instead of this call, okay? So plug in there for your weekly accountability call, and have a great day. Thanks for doing what you do. Keep being the change you want to see in the world. And before we hang up, I'm going to share with you my yogi tea wisdom. Empty yourself and let the universe fill you. I like that. I'm going to say it again. Empty yourself and let the universe fill you. Have a great night. Peace out. Love you all.